Hello and welcome back to my channel. Anyway, so as you can tell from the title, we were talking about American Gods, which just ended. Um, and I don't know, this is more, it's less of a review and more of a like, what the fuck, because I don't know what I've been watching for the last like month. I don't know. Like if anyone can like explain to me what is happening, please do. So spoiler alert, there are gonna be some spoilers because that's all the only way how to talk about things. Um, let's talk about what I liked. I liked how at the beginning of each episode there were like the like mini stories about gods and how they came to be, and there's little stories, and I thought that was really good. Overall, I also think that the cinematography in this show is fucking amazing. Um, but like into the main story, like I get Wednesday is trying to start a war, but is anyone else like every episode they just feel like they just know less and less. Like the more it happens, the less I feel like I know, and I just don't fully. I don't fully grasp what's happening. I get what he's trying to do, but overall, I just don't know. Like, where these? I get that. I guess gods come to be because people like will them into existence, kind of sort of thing. But like, if that is the case, then like, I don't understand. Like, the gods come before humans, but if if they had no one to pray to them, were they gods? I don't know. I still don't understand that. Maybe if I read the book, I probably won't read the book, but I should probably read the book. Um, I I don't like Wednesday. I thought he was sketchy from the beginning. I knew that man was sketchy. I just knew it. I felt it in all my bones that he was sketchy. And Shadow's just dumb. I just feel like he's so dumb. He's like, I don't know what to believe. What do you mean you don't know what to believe? All this weird shit is happening in front of you. You got sucked into this helmet thing into like some. What do you mean you don't know what to believe? He's a fucking idiot. But you willingly following this man around. He just chopped off the head of his friend. Like all this stuff. You watching him lie to this woman. Like, what don't you mean? I don't know. Shadow got himself in some weird ass predicament. I keep waiting for him to get power. I don't know. I kept waiting for him to get powers, even though that's not the premise because he's just a normal person. Like I still don't understand why Wednesday needed him and all the stuff he set in motion for Wednesday to become his lackey, sent him to jail, all this stuff. And I guess like Leprechaun said just because he could, but also what's the point to get Shadow to believe? Because that one belief will like fuel him and his war. Maybe that was it. This whole thing was to get him to believe in him so he can get other people to believe, if that makes sense. I don't know. Like, I need help. Like, people, please explain to me. Like, in the comments, if you're confused, let me know. If you have any theories, please let me know. Cause I don't understand. Also, can we just talk about? I don't like Laura. She a bitch. She a bitch. She's the whole reason Shadow in jail. Okay, we all know it was Wednesday, but she the whole reason he was in jail in the first place. I'm bored of my life. Can we rob this bank? Or this casino. I really need to rob this casino because I'm not happy. What do you mean? What do you mean that you're so bored of life that you need to rob a casino? Does that make sense to anybody? Because that doesn't make sense to me. She's really rude, and that whole puppy thing she calls him is kind of demeaning. I think it's really demeaning, and that she needs to stop that because it's not cute. She, how you gonna cheat on him with his best friend? I just don't. I don't like her. I don't trust her. She's literally rotting away, and she appears, and Shadow's like, my wife. Like, no, she's literally a walking maggot are eating her from the inside out, but you still want to. Okay, you know, whatever. And these new gods, the god of technology, ew, 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 just ew. He's just so he's like, I get it, him and his vaping, and I get the image, but ew. Like, is anyone else just like go away? Because every time I will say that Gillian Anderson, I really don't understand exactly what her god. I think it's a god of like image. I don't really understand her new god, but they be having her taking on these roles and A1. She's A1 acting. Um, who else? Crispin Glover, I believe. Love him. Loved him for forever. And also, I would like to say that old Sweeney is growing on me. At first, I didn't like him. He was annoying. But after they had that whole episode about him, that was like centered on him, I just felt for him. He just grew on me in my heart. And I'm just like, I like you. I do. I like you a lot. But like Laura, I don't like you at all. I honestly don't understand what most of these gods do. I don't get their purpose, especially the new gods. The old gods, I can kind of like, you've heard about them, so they're like familiar. Odin, you know who that is. Leprechaun, not a god, but you know who they are. Like Easter, play on Easter, understandable. The Jesus Christ, understandable. But these new gods, like I get what they're trying to say, but also don't understand what they do. Yeah, so honestly, I don't know. I'm just confused. I've said this a million times, but I'm really confused, and if anyone can help me with this confusion, that would be great. But overall, I think it wasn't a bad show. I just am thoroughly don't understand what was going on. Again, felt like I had more questions than answers at the end. And obviously I want there to be season 2 so I can get my questions answered. And I probably have to go back and rewatch and probably soak in some more things that I didn't understand in the first place. But you know, that's just how I feel. It's a good show, you know. It's different. It's not like everything else. It is based on a book like most things, but I think it's a different premise, and it talks about things in different ways and has a different kind of viewpoint and narrative, comparing like old society and, you know, new society, and how yes, we supported these gods, but now we're, you know, locked in praying to our like phones and, you know, the news and the internet. So I think that whole message and that whole what they're trying to get across is really good how they're saying it, and it's actually like, you know, it's true. Like, you know, you're addicted to the internet. I know I am. So I like that, and I also really like the show in general because I'm obsessed with mythology and, you know, things that have to do with Thea of the Old and gods like that, and I love learning more stuff about it. So I'm excited for it to have a second season. Still thoroughly confused, but I would recommend it to people just to not be alone. Alright, that's all I have for you today. If you like this video, you can like it. If you want to subscribe, you can, but no pressure. So